as per tradition. And it's officially started. Wait for it. There it is. Hi. Here I be. Sorry. I was having the handoff of child. Here's they have been fed and watered and washed. Now they are your problem for putting them to bed. Thank you, Rebel Alex. Let's see. That's very loud. Why can't I? Mute button, no working. Oh well, that's fine. Thank you, Feral Dingo. Welcome back, everybody. Well, that was a incredibly successful run of streams last week. I'll have that final total for everybody tomorrow, but it's great. As well as cleaning up all the leftover spins. Playing some Choice Chamber, and we still have a lot of them. So many of them after that. But honestly, you guys all made me incredibly proud, and it's a good total. It's a good total. The community did an amazing job. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Forth with Jackal. So, need more spins? No, we don't need more spins. We got like 20 spins to do. Thank you, Katie. That's even with taking 15 off for Choice Chamber. Oi. Goodness gracious. So it was generosity on a 15 more spins on a shocking level, and it was amazing. Thank you, the Sailor. We may need some more high-ticket spin items. Just to clear them out, because if you got more spin ideas, please. Shy of rehashing many of the ones that we've already done, I'm running a little bit low. Hey, Marcus. We're also at an all-time high number of subs at 1731, though many of them will disappear because they're mostly gifted. Thank you, Sheepbird. Thank you, MC Phoenix Fox. Actually, I'm at it. Thank you, Astrocore. I'm kind of at an interesting point with subs where I was looking at the numbers the other day, and I think I have more gifted subs right now than I have, like, subs. Thank you, Jamil. Which is, like, both good and bad. Thank you, John Wolf. Hi, Stevie Girl. Hello, MDK. Welcome. Hope you guys are having a good week. It's Katie. Emma's asleep. She's here. But she's just like resting. There. Fake pet. Wow, I did a pretty good job of that, if I say so myself. Fake pet because puppy asleep. You wait to wake the puppy up just to feed your ravenous desire for puppy attention. Thank you, Stevers. No, nay, I say, nay. Thank you, welcome, Kyber Kid. Thank you, Marcus. Grain Simulator is funny. I saw part of it. It was pretty funny. Thank you, Top Snare. Maybe I can get. Maybe Meg and I can play it on stream one time. I haven't done a stream with Meg in a while. She's been busy and I've been busy, so it's been crazy lately. Excuse me. Why? I'm looking forward to life settling back down a little bit. That's why I went with just a more relaxed stream tonight, because I need to recover from last week and all the stuff that was going on. It's been just one thing after another for a long run here. Thank you, Art Chimera. So it's nice to just kind of, and by chill I mean play with explosives, because thank you, Astrocore. Now officially given Master in Biology. Congratulations, 3.8 GPA is awesome. Thank you, Dragon and Rider. First time catching you live. My niece was just born in December. Congratulations. I'm also a December birth, so it's good. Sagittariuses unite. Thank you, Marcus. Molotovs and grenades. I need to look more into that game. Thank you, Dren Roar. Thank you, Captain Steffi. I'm also looking into my summer car for doing Let's Watches potentially. I gotta figure that out though, because it's that game. I booted it up. I'm like, all right, it's hard to figure out what's going on here. So after the last stream, I haven't updated anything technology wise. Thank you, Ninja Buggy. Thank you, Dashiel. Congratulations on starting an internship. I haven't changed anything technology-wise, but I did rework some of this stuff just to improve efficiency. Added one of those, just cleaning things up a little bit. Reworked it a little bit. It still looks like a mess. It's a terrible mess. And now I have this crazy thing where it's like pulling reinforced plates from down there. And for some reason, it wouldn't let me put another high one to keep above this. So it does this weird dip thing here in the middle. But essentially, we are now making frames over here at 100% efficiency, which is cool. It turns out, I looked around a lot for sulfur like last stream. Turns out I had some in my box this whole time. So I did research it, but I haven't completed the hub upgrade because, like I said, I didn't do any hub upgrades. But we can do that right now. Honestly, it looks like I've got everything I need pretty much on me except for a little bit of wire, which I can get. So we can immediately go right into experimenting with high explosives. Because why wouldn't we? Then we go knock that block off the other ore, that Cantarium or whatever however it said. We actually did a Let's Play in this today. Follow-up. We've got, so the one episode's up already. There was already one that was shot. Oop, I didn't need cable, I needed wire. And now Gavin, Jack, Matt, and I are back in it again. Thank you, Marcus. You, Michael, and Jeff are team dads. It's true. That is accurate. We are all of the dadly persuasion. It's producing faster than it can. What's the deal? Well, I don't really need to upgrade this anymore because it's already making wire as much as I need. I think I added some power production and a couple other things, but nothing, as I said, no other upgrades to the state of affairs. Thank you, Top there. Oh my goodness. What are you doing, Eli? Hi.
Mom is back.
Okay.
And she wants you to see something that I did.
Okay. Well, she can show it to me in a little bit, okay?
Okay.
Bye, bud. Good night. Wait, close the door.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Top Snare. Welcome back, and thank you, Drogger, or Drotten. I had to, my flinch was because Eli usually doesn't, like, he needed more PJs on before he busted on the stream. Let's just say that. Needed more clothes on. Alright, so we drop this wire in, and thank you, Kodiak. Oh, I'm short by like 2 wires. Okay. Explosives. Let's blow something up. What am I doing? Equipment workshop. I think I'm... Ooh. I got another slot. Thank you, Drop Cynical. Thank you, RRB, Ricky. Alright, so I got an extra hand slot here. I think I can now scan for sulfur, which is probably going to be good. Sulfur. I guess I don't need that for finding sulfur. Oh boy. We're going to have to go on a quest for sulfur. Oh, it's only 400 something. Yeah, that's fine. I wonder if this is something I'm going to be able to mine. Let's go find out. Auto mine, or if it's going to be something that I have to just grab by hand. Once we get enough sulfur, I think then we can make black powder, and I think for black powder we can learn how to make rifles. Hopefully this stream I'll also figure out how to create the map. You can make, ooh, bacon. Thank you, the follow reach. Nah. Oh, yeah, look at that. This is a lot. Excuse me. Alright, my throat's still recovering. Thank you, Obi-Wan! I'm not gonna just sit here doing this all day. Am I getting that? I keep building the wrong thing. Thank you, Gout Stalor! World Miner. Black powder needs coal. Okay, coal and sulfur. Noblesque needs black powder and a beacon for some reason. And then you got to make the detonator, which requires 5 of the object scanners, which also require beacons. That's all right. We can do that. That's all pretty easy. The main thing will be just splitting coal production for black powder. So I should make a construction for that. I think I also need stators. I need the stators to make a rotor production. That'll be another goal for tonight. So we're going to get a lot done here. We're going to really get society rolling. It's been limping along long enough. I'm going to go ahead and just assume that I'm going to want a lot of this. May actually even build a truck station, but it's not really that far away. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I have to place a truck station out here just to collect all this stuff. Hope everybody's been having a good week so far. It's been very busy at Achievement Hunter. Whoops. That's sulfur. I had a line that was running out here to the Cantarium. Thank you, Dragon Rider! I do not believe in isolated power networks. It's all connected or nothing. If it breaks, then it breaks. Thank you, Darian Cirque! Dragon Rider said, I just thought I'd let you know. Fun fact, the eastern shore of Maryland is very different than the western shore. We're also going to deal with the beach traffic and ocean sea. I have no idea what this is in reference to. I feel like I must have said something at some point that has led to that statement, but I don't know what it is. Too far. There we go. Darian said, not that anyone asked, but my pro circus gig went wonderfully. Congratulations. Pro aerialist. I also learned it's a subsequent party that fancy people have tiny and delicious desserts at their gatherings. It's true, they do. It's called a word that I can't pronounce, but it's like all Frenchified. It says it's like hors d'oeuvre. Oop, film word. I can't say it. It's not in a language that I am even mildly proficient in. But they sure do love their sandwiches. 60. Let's see. Kayla said officially back to school for summer. Expecting to have to pay like out of pocket for class. Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations, Kayla. Thank you, Dragon. Did nothing about it. Just thought I'd let you know. Okay, good. Because it wouldn't surprise me if there was a conversation that predicated that statement. Seeing as how I frequently say things that make no sense. Usually on purpose, but not always. Thank you, Katie. Ooh, goodness. Ouch. Well, it's, hopefully her new hip will be an upgrade. Maybe it'll have like Bluetooth or something. I don't know why you would need Bluetooth on your hip, but if you're gonna have a new hip, you might as well get Bluetooth on it, right? Sort of a shame to waste the opportunity to get a Bluetooth hip, right? I think we'd all agree. What was this one? Impure. That's no wonder. 30. Blah. These are some terrible sulfur deposits, but they'll do. Alright, merger. So, let's see. I'm going to put this like... Hey, Casey! I can just put it on top of here. That'll be fine. Merger. Hopefully I have room here. Right there. Thank you, a freaking mage! Nope. So it's hard to line these things up. Alright, so that's there and that's there. We're in tight spaces. You know what? Let's just not futz with it. Let's just break it down. Move it somewhere more convenient. There's no reason to have a fight over it. Thank you, Ninja Monkey. Put that into there. Put that into there. We're on speed run. We're gonna go as fast as we can. We're gonna make things happen. We're having a powerful day, a strong day, a productive day. A day that people will envy in the future. There we go. Beautiful. Sulfur production. It's on. Now let's get some, I'm gonna just go ahead and make a truck stop. Let's go ahead and make a truck stop. I haven't shown how to do that on this. If anyone's curious about how you set up truck stops. Let's see what it's gonna take to make one. Truck station. Thank you, Sophia. Let me go get some of my... Let's build a tractor while I'm here. Yeah, why not? Might as well. It'll get me back faster. Thank you, Katie. Don't think your nan would know what to do with Bluetooth. She still records things on VHS. Dude, I've been looking for a VHS player. It's hard to get one these days. I have this copy of... I don't know if it even still works, but... This videotape of a performance of the House of Yes where I was in. When I was in... It was our first couple of years of college or something. That username, what username? And I want this. I want it in a format that I can show if it turns out that I don't completely suck. Thank you, Kingfishy. And trying to get a VCR is very difficult. It is a VHS. Because that's how old I am. Thank you, Mark Hicks. The lighting has gotten real foggy and somber. This is going to be a rough area to get a truck through. I may have to actually build a ramp all the way. Look, MJ, just because other people have VHS tapes doesn't mean I, and by extension perhaps you, are not age challenged. Whee! Alright. So, I should pause this project. I'm just thinking about it. Thinking about what we gotta get accomplished. I don't call you old. I call myself old. If you choose to lump yourself in with me, then that is purely upon you. Since we need 150 of these motors, which means we need 300 rotors, which we have a production line for, and 300 stators, which we currently don't. Now, it shouldn't be too hard to make a stator production line. Yeah, I mean, VHS has just been around. Like, it's not really... It's just that they stopped selling the technology kind of a while ago. So I added some coal over here. Oof. Just because the power got out. And I cleaned up this area a little bit. It's now producing wire, which is going to be good in just a second here because, wow, we have a lot of wire. We need that wire to make the stators. Thank you, DG Deagles. Oh, wow, our pipes are full. These are what we're going to need, actually, for the stators. So let's pick a little stator factory location here. I'm going to actually make this a factory. Let's see. Foundations. 6 either way. So when I was telling Jack that it takes less to make the halvesies, I was lying. I was guessing incorrectly. Let's not say lying. Let's just say I was falsely guessing. I was guessing without premise. It's a less scientific way to guess. Thank you, Maggie Bean. Thank you, freaking Mage. I've been lurking in chat for watching your YouTube uploads and want to say thanks for the time. Absolutely. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Okay. I'm going to give this thing walls and everything. Whoops. Nope, that worked. Why? I don't know why. Thank you, Ninja Monkey. An uneducated wrong guess. Exactly. I mean, in my defense, it seems to be entirely plausible that the half a foundation would cost half the resources of a full foundation, but I guess the game creators just didn't see it that way. Alright, so I need a wall conveyor. I'm out of concrete. Do I have any of the limestone? No. Let's go see how the rotors are doing. Well, let's just go get concrete. Like, it's very important though that if you're uneducatedly wrongly guessing, that you do it with confidence. Just that's how the modern world works. Is people are wrong about lots of things, but they're confidently wrong about lots of things, and that's how they get away with it. More power to them. Not really. That's terrible. The world is in a very horrible state because of it. I'm wrong, but darn it, I feel strongly about it. That's how we got a lot of things. Actually, I heard there was a rough election over in Australia. Not to remind anybody who's currently of the Australian persuasion. Oops. I'm gonna grab some of these while I'm here. Did I do it already? No, I didn't. Thank you, Shank. I attempted to thank you, Vagabond Piles. Hello is the thing that I shall say in return to you. Concrete is what I'm here for. I'd forgotten. There's no point in making the production of that less backed up, but there we go. Thank you, Kayla. Then 4 classes of summer goes to statistics. Ooh, statistics. Nah, statistics won't be too bad. It'll be okay. I need some more iron plates. Let's get that. We were talking about this when the stream started today. Wait, today? Yesterday. Monday's stream. But I attempted to register, sign up to be a guest at DragonCon this year. I don't know if anyone is in the Atlanta area, but I just happened to be on the website because I missed DragonCon because that was a convention that I used to go to when I was a kid, honestly. Thank you, the Mazmoon and Utuku. And I saw on their website that if you want to be a guest, you can just ask. And so I asked, just because I thought it'd be really, really cool to attend a convention that I went to as an attendee, as a guest. Unfortunately, I did not make the cut. Granted, I also asked very late. And look, in all fairness, me going to that convention wouldn't be 100% a great fit. Thank you so much for the gifted subs there, Lupo. For their content. I mean, they have gaming tracks, and they have, LAN parties, and they have paranormal stuff, and they have various things that actually would make sense for me, but I'm so spread out, and I guess, let's be honest, I'm just not. After they rejected my application, the next day they announced all the cast of Gotham was going to be there. So kind of understandable that it's well, we're going to have the Gotham people. Thank you, Electric Hobo. Oh, sorry. Hokobo. Electric Chocobo. Sorry, the Electric Hobo sounds cooler to me, but thank you, Kayla. Kayla says, ooh, You can do it. Thank you, Beans. It's easier the second time. I get cast on Gotham. I would love to. I would love to do more acting again. I don't see that happening anytime in the future because, if nothing else, I love what I do right now. All right, we made walls. I don't know why I'm doing this, but just why not? You know, these things exist. What if Vikings attack? I see a lot of conveyor entrance. Okay, there we go. Door. I was gonna say I don't see any doors. But that is kind of, I've decided that that's sort of going to be my goal now. Is I want to be just popular enough that Dragon Con will have me. The Ruby Girls are going to be there, but then I'm in that show, but not like at the Ruby Girl level. Oh, they have a garage door too. Or at least I think Aaron's going to be there. I don't know about the rest of them. I'd love to do more conventions and stuff. It's just hard to do. And again, to be fair as well, when they on the thing where you sign up. Thank you, Nix. Oh, it's fine. No, Dragon Con's awesome. It's an awesome convention, and as I said, I get it. Like, I'm not 100% a fit for their content tracks, but I'm pretty close. So, hey, if anybody knows anyone at Dragon Con, I can sell myself real well on this. Thank you, the Maz Moon. That being said, I think it was Dragon Con was going to fall at the same time as PAX West, so I might go to PAX West instead. Thank you, Commander Sarcasm. I mean, look, if I can get him on the phone, if I can talk to Mr. Dragon Con, I can talk him into me being there. Because I ain't one of them, lazy content creators that's going to show up and just be like, oh, I'm so fancy, please do everything for me. I'm going to work. I'm going to be down there in the LAN party room putting on a show. Let's see, okay. But, again, I totally get it, Dragon Con. I love you. Someday you will have me. Someday. Until that day, I shall dream. Okay. I made this giant building just for this machine. Okay. Stators. It's pipes. Crap. Wrong one. Well, that's actually good for me, I guess. Thank you, Vintage Bonsai. Thank you, Lizzie. I'm curious how many people would actually care if I was at Dragon Con. I mean, that's, as I said, not exactly our normal kind of convention. What the? Oh, it's one of these that gets directionality. I don't know how many people we have, because I just feel like we don't really ever get to go to conventions in that area, or at least I haven't really been to conventions in that area, and it'd be kind of a cool way to represent RT in the, aside from the Ruby Girls, in the Southeast. Well, Kayla, you're over here, so you could just go to RTX. Now, how am I supposed to get power in here? I guess there's no ceiling, so it's not like you can... There must be a power connection, though. Because that's just ridiculous. That's ugly. Dragon Con has some solid cosplay videos come from it. It does. It really does. That was when I was a kid and going. It was one of the things that I thought was most interesting was the cosplays were so amazing. I mean, when you're a kid, it's just like, wow, look at all this. When I say kid, I mean I was a teenager. And there's like swords, video games, and there's a room where they just have anime playing like all day. And the feeling of community that you get when you go to one of those things, and including, I mean, RTX is the same way. But thank you, Kayla. Teens are still kids. They are. I know. Okay, we need these a lot faster than we're going to get them. So let's just step this the hell up. What does that get us to? 15 per minute. And drawing 65 megawatts of power, which is a lot. I need 150 wire per minute, so that's not going to cut it. Steel pipes, though, still fine. Let's see. I still have all those? Yeah, I do. Oh, Jack was telling me that you can just replace them. I don't have to break them down. So I'm going to try that. Heck, stop it. Yep, go there. And then go there. Oh, yeah. That's way better. Whoosh. I did it again. Flow my wires. There we go. I also gave up on making this a factory, like, right there. You can tell. Thanks. It makes you feel better. Central Wisconsin gets nothing in terms of cons. Either drive 6 hours to Chicago or 3 hours to Minneapolis. You don't have to deal with the Midwest fanboys, which are usually farm boys in overalls trying to hit on any girl that doesn't have udders. Yeah, apologies to anyone who's a Midwest farm boy. It's, you know, just because it's a stereotype doesn't mean that it's always false. Thank you, Lupo. Can I double this up? Let's see. Another one of those. And then let's break this. There we go. This is going to be a little tricky, but thank you, MJ. Also go to Fan Expo Canada. Was that the same weekend too? So, my dilemma with some of these is, and not to be, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm trying to, what's the word? I can't think of the word I'm looking for. So, a lot of these conventions, the way it works is basically the guests are pretty much always at least paid, you know, they'll pay the ticket for you to go and be there. So, thank you, Matherwell. That's, if the convention isn't interested in helping me get there, it becomes much harder for me to do it. Because I'm not, you know, the Ruby Girls, they'll go and they'll sell autographs and things like that. I don't want to sell autographs. I'd rather just go and meet people and have fun. So for me, the Ruby Girls are going to sell autographs and are also going to get paid to be there. Meanwhile, I would just be paying to be there, which is cool for a few times, but if you want to hit a bunch of them, is going to quickly become very expensive. Thank you, Tallulah. So, yeah, it's being an invited guest of a convention is much more travel friendly than being just going on your own dime to a bunch of them. And I would like to go to a lot of them. I would honestly go to as many as I could get invited to. But that's why being invited is kind of important. Like anybody that you see as a guest at any of those conventions, they have an agent, and the agent hooks them up with the convention, and then the convention pays for them to be there because then they use that in their promotional materials to sell stuff. And I mean, it makes sense. How am I going to get this over there? I'm going to make one of these. I don't know. I feel it's one of those things where it's hard for me to acknowledge that's part of the game. Like, at a certain point, if I was like desperate for money, and I would absolutely try everything I could to sell on what little fame that I possess to get more money. Like selling autographs and all that stuff. And it's, again, I feel like I'm saying that negatively. People do that for a living. That's totally okay that is someone's job. I'm not bashing the Ruby Girls or anybody else that sells autographs or things like that. It's totally understandable. It is how part of that business is just done. How do I get this in there? I just don't feel comfortable doing it. If I did, it'd be much easier to do these kind of things. I don't feel like I'm explaining that well. I feel like I'm just sounding like an incredible asshole. That's even part of the problem. Is like, how do you talk about that sort of thing? Alright, we're just going to do this. That cool wall, remember it? Get out of here. Just because the business works that way doesn't mean, though, that it's not... Yeah, I don't know. I just try and do the best I can for my family and the fans at the same time. Oh, go in there. There we go. Alright. This will work. Heck, stop. Get up there. Alright, if we put this like that. There. Nice and clean. I think we're going to have to upgrade this wire. This is going to have to become a tier 3. Oh, it's already a tier 3. Crap. There. I don't think I can... We're gonna... Oh boy, I'm just gonna have to open a separate line. There's just no way to feed these in there fast enough. So this is making 6 per minute, and I need 60 wire. Okay. And this is making... It needs 120 wire. Like 12. Maximum on this is 240, I thought. So where's the holdup here? 270. Do I have a... Oh, here we go. I couldn't figure out why this was going so slow. There we go. Thank you, Tola. Images reverse people going to our dick. Kinda, yeah. I mean, RTX... hopefully there's a lot to do. Hopefully you guys feel like there's a lot to do and a lot of value to being there other than just seeing us. There we go. Now it's flowing. I've never made one of these industrial storage. I need more of that. Okay. There definitely is. Good. I mean, we strive for that every year. Whether it's stage shows or... Thank you, Charlotte! Things like that, just panels, anything we can do to give you value for being there. But, that was the thing about going to Dragon Con, was I didn't go to see anybody ever. I just went to be in that environment. I used to go just because it was cool to be around people that liked the things I liked. And I think RTX, that's almost always the feedback we get from RTX is that, exactly. Is that, did I turn that around? Yeah, I did. Is that you go because the people there are like you. And that is sometimes hard to find. There we go. All right. Thank you, Xavier. I mean, never went to see people like I never knew who any of the celebrities that attended Dragon Con were when I went. It was just not something that I was there to. I wasn't looking for an autograph or anything like that. I was just there to be around the people. You people. Yeah, what do you mean you people? Us people, I guess would be a better way to put it. Still the same group of people. Dragon people? Sure. All kinds of people. Like sci-fi, fantasy, nerdy, cool people. My people. Damn right, the nerds. The nerds are the heroes of this story. Okay, well, this has now become a problem. Goodbye, wall. Alright, so now that that's functioning, we'll be able to get motor production going pretty good. Actually, we're getting pretty close to having all we need. We need 150 more of these, basically. And this is empty now. Making 9 per minute and 12 per minute, so 21 per minute, so we can ignore this for a couple minutes and come right back to it being done. This is not the prettiest construction, but it does function. I should check real quick, though, and see if I can keep up with this wire. I can't run up this conveyor. It's too fast. Okay. I'm consuming a terribly large amount of wire per second. Looks like it's keeping up, though, because it's not going down. So my input-output must be almost perfect. Oh, I'm so good. Thanks. Weirdos and outcasts, the world would be sad, dull place. Look, here's the thing. I agree. You're right, 100%. We're badly, I think you'll all agree, we're badly in need of a nerd overhaul of this planet. Because the dum-dums have been running it a bit bad for a while now. Thank you, Kayla. Cosplay planning should begin there. Oh, awesome. If nerds had been running the show for a while now, things would have gone very differently. So, all power to the nerds. Said the man wearing the Wing Commander t-shirt. And consider your sources. Clink, 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 clink. Once we get this going, we should be able to actually make the Explorer, which is the new car, too. We can cruise around. No, this is TCS Victory. So that is from Wing Commander 4. Which, if I can ever get to work, I will play on this stream. You can all partake of the video glory of Mark Hamill. Thank you, Dragon Rider. In the welding program. Welding is so much fun. I really, really miss welding. Thank you, Nix. When you roll and watch it, every legitimate criminal. That's Nix, I'm down. Let's do it. Thank you, Kyber Kid. I'm so sorry to hear that, but hey, I'm glad you could join us, hang out with us. We're here for you. Thank you, Wolf. Hello. Alright, let's see. We're going really well. We got 75. We're exactly halfway on the motors, but this thing is cranking along at a really good clip. Yeah, we're almost there. That'll unlock the next tiers. This will be the last space elevator unlock that we can do. I know I have a lot of these. We're going to make another one right here just so I can make motors without having to walk. Because that's what this game is about. Being lazy. Using technology so that you don't have to do things. When is H going to play more Satisfactory or Sky Factory 4? Sky Factory 4 is coming soon. Satisfactory's, I think, next week you'll have them. We filmed one today. What's the end goal of this game? Terry, it's just one of those games where it's like Factorio, where the end goal is just that you make a cool factory. It's an early access game, so it isn't completed yet. Maybe they will add in story elements or more of a codified campaign sort of thing, but at the moment it's just, unlock technology, build, that kind of thing. There's no end screen. You can't get to it yet, rather. Oh, I can make some more of these just in my hand. Eventually, there may be more. I'm really looking forward to diving into the DLC for Subnautica, too. Which kind of reminds me of this, where it's just that starts as a game where you don't really do anything, and then eventually they wove it into a story. Thank you, Nix. Move to officially convene to begin the planning of the Nerd Revolution as soon as possible, and then the first order of business to remove Alabama from the U.S., set adrift to the ocean. Look, Alabama has lots of arable land. We don't need to get rid of it. Just the government. Thank you, Tola. Very little print on everyone was able to meet Mega Aaron in Germany. Not really any comic book cosplays. He's farming. Oh, interesting. Well, they actually have a solution for that. Because instead of going and looking for stuff, you can actually, and this is something we can go research, you can make medical devices. I don't know if that was something they just added or what, but let me go I'll turn this in, we'll launch this into space, and then check out the research there. Are you kidding me? I missed it by 2. Yeah. There we go. I think if you research the alien organs a couple times, thank you, Vash! Is a certified welder who does it for a living, tungsten, inert gas, 10 hours a day, 6 days a week, and very fun. Otherwise, it'd be very hard to keep your eyes open. I can see how that would be. There's something. Granted, I only did it for the scene shop when I was in college. We got a new technical director that liked to work with steel, which is not something I'd worked with before. This is the same thing, same story that led to me being on fire. But he was big into MIG welding. And so I learned to use a MIG welder. Not certified, but honestly, it's almost like an art, because like using a paintbrush, using a welder, blocks out the sun. Using a welder requires a precise and smooth motion. and it's when you start to nail it, it looks so pretty because you have this nice weld, and it also like it's nice and strong, and it's pretty and it's therapeutic because it's just like a smooth motion. It's really satisfying. And load. So with this, we will no longer have any need for the space elevator, other than having something to look at and go, there it is, because the next tiers are not unlocked. Bye. Imagine sending someone to a planet just to make a bunch of metal boxes and 150 small motors. Thank you, Wolf. I want to hear a story about being on fire. I've told that story a few times. That's all there is to it. I mean, I was just welding, and I have to wear when you're welding, you have the mask on, and you have a leather apron, things like that, to try and prevent sort of things like this from happening. But thank you, Kayla. I finished welding, and I walked over to do something else, and noticed it's kind of like a smoky smell. And started looking around, and there was a hole this big because it hadn't like burst into flames. Thank you, Ty. But it was just like slowly getting bigger. It's just the shirt just burnt away into a hole. So I had burned a fairly sizable hole in my shirt before I swatted it out. I also, at one point, and I don't think I still have, I think it's finally faded, but I made the mistake of, I was welding this was a really cool set. If you've never heard of a raked stage is, thank you, MJ. A raked stage is when instead of having a flat stage, what you do is you build up the back side of it so that it's at an angle. So you have kind of like a ramp. This one was real crazy, though, because we built a raked stage where it's the highest, it would be upstage, which is further away from the audience, sloping downstage, which is closest to the audience, 2-story, so it was at an angle, and then we had stairs that went up to a platform where we hung someone in that show. So it was a very elaborate construction, which required, we did do it mostly in steel, which is good because that needed to hold a fair amount of weight. And that was also, I think, the build where I set myself on fire. And it was also the build where that platform, I was up there welding it in place. It was just like a 4x4 square platform on that second story. And I was welding, and then I was done, so I needed to climb down, and I put my arm down on one of the 4 main steel frame pieces that I just welded in place, forgetting that heat really transfers through metal very well, and melted my arm pretty good in like a patch. It was that was the other burning smell, was me. So it was a nice little. It was about the size of a silver dollar. I was fine. I mean, it hurt a lot, but it was, you throw some burn cream on it and you're good to go. Life goes on. Na 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 na. That's not that song. All right. So tier 5 and 6 are now unlocked. Jetpack. Ooh. Fuel generator. Mark IV conveyor. Gas mask. Oil processing. Industrial manufacturing. Manufacturer. We got all kinds of cool new stuff. We make the rebar gun. Let's do that real quick. Oh wait, let's make the rifle. I bet I can research the black powder to get the rifle. Nope. How do I get the... Hey, Wolf! I was just guessing. I guess maybe I researched this. Alright, let's try and make some explosives. broke my equipment workshop and never put it back. Let's make that boom, boom, boom. Gotta get. Do I have Blade Runners on? I do, don't I? Beacons. Okay. I need 5 of these for research, which will hopefully unlock something else. 30 minutes. Oof. It's a long research. All right, so we need to make the detonator. So I need 5 object scanners, some of those. And I'm shy by 1. I think I'm beacon. There we go. There it is. Detonate. Oh, right. Can I get to that through here? No. I really need to make something creating these encased industrial beams because I feel like I'm going to run into that pretty soon. As a big need. Thank you, Kayla. Oh, I'm sorry. Also built 2-story set in high school, but it was high school. We had babies. It was all wood. Hey, that's still impressive. Oh, I'm sorry. I did miss your last one. Doing a Captain Marvel cosplay. That's awesome. For multiple reasons, I'm still trying to. Thank you, Kelga. Trying to track down a good Deadpool cosplay because I've got to do it for stream because that's one of the extra life goals. Like I said, I'm trying to really focus in on getting those done in the next couple months. Now that the charity thing's done. And there's a few of them out there. It's just I don't... Dropping $3,000 on it is a bit much. Even though, like, if you want a good cosplay, sometimes that's... I'm not saying the price is unreasonable. But for Deadpool, it's like you get the really crappy... kind of like the Spider-Man one I have, or you have to drop a fair amount of money to get a good one. Let's see. No, can I put that there? How about the detonator? Detonator goes in. Well, how do I deploy these then? No, it just says no. Alright, well, let's go to that cracked... I know where one cracked boulder is. Let's go over there and see what happens. Or do I have to get this out? There it is. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Maiden of the Eve. Hey, converted from Twitch Prime to a tier 1 sub. Thank you so much, Maiden of the Eve. Really appreciate that. She likes us. Alright. This is our first experiment with boom booms. Thank you, Jaghatai Khan. Alright. Let's back up. Cover your face. Hey, Michael. There it is. Oof. Oh, that got ugly. Okay. So now we can make quick wire. That's cool. One of these. I wonder what that does to bad things. We should find out, is all I'm saying. Quick Wire, I believe, is the only thing that this can make. It takes 15 of those per minute. I forgot the smelters. $60. And this will handle, oh, 45 per minute. That's a shame. Splitter. Malice, found your Deadpool suit for $2.45 after shipping in. Send me the link, man. Or if you wouldn't mind giving it to one of the mods. Or send it to me in Discord or something. I'd love to see what you got. I found a few variations that are in that range. But finding a good one can be kind of challenging. And thank you, Caleb. Thank you, Goblin Army. Thank you, Caleb. I just checked. Apparently, the person who's making is also has a Deadpool costume up. Do custom measurements. Prices. Do you remember who it is? Because I've seen a couple of them that do custom measurements too. I do, admittedly, need to actually commit to getting custom measurements done. I've been doing pretty well lately with staying on my, doing steps and working out a little bit, running a little bit, and not eating as much like a monster. So I'm actually down about 8 pounds, 9 pounds. So I'm getting ready for RTX myself. Now's a good time to try and put on a spandex suit if I was so inclined to do so. Alright, that's going to do 15 per minute. This requires 15 per minute. Thank you, Kayla. Coming for user on Etsy who is called Cost My Lover. I don't think I've seen that one. So that'd be cool to check out. Thank you, Anna Abomination. Abomination. Got it. Heh. Thank you, Juna. Happy Ramadan. Ramadan. Is it happy? Okay. I'm not sure if that's a typo or because you've got Ramadan Mubarak. Happy Ramadan. I assume that it's Ramadan again, is what that was supposed to be. So happy Ramadan to you as well. Thank you, Freaky Mage. Let's construct additional pylons. It is very much on my mind as well. With Quickwire, I will be able to construct less additional pylons. Thank you, Kayla. Thank you. Please do. Just in case, this might actually be going fast enough. Thank you, Malicious Soprano. Sorry, late stream. No worries. I've got a job watching dogs all day. Congratulations. I was graduating 2 weeks gear for that. Hey, that's awesome, Malicious Soprano. Good job. Hey, Nix. Trying for years to lose weight. No avail. Turns out my eye just hates me. Thanks to eating red meat and 0 carbs. I finally on track. Oh, that's congrats, Nix. Good job. Hey, Allison. I've been doing the Fit for RTX workouts that RT posts on Twitter. I didn't even know we were doing that. I should look into that. Some intermittent fasting. It's already down there in pounds. The intermittent fasting is kind of an interesting thing. I mean, I have done no research, so I'm not about to talk about it in any sort of informed way. But when I was looking around at different options, and what I settled on is I've got a Fitbit, and I just try and hit 10,000 steps a day, and I use what's that program? MyFitnessPal, just as a way to track how many calories are going in versus out. And I don't have it set very aggressively. I mean, I'm on like 1,800 calories a day, which standard diet's like 2,000. And usually I go a little bit over that because if you do 10,000 steps a day, you're actually using more than 2,000 calories, at least at my size. Carrying me around takes a bit. Beer probably is the enemy, yes. I'm sorry. Not being a drinker is very much in my favor as well. I don't keep doing that. I don't need to do that. I can just do this. Thank you, Malicious Soprano. Walking 17 miles the day after I graduate, so I'm gearing up for that. Man, busy. Congratulations. Walking is a great way to lose weight. It really is. Honestly, it's just like, as long as you just stay on top of it and try and hit it every day. I mean, if you're, I'm not like avoiding any kind of foods or anything. I should be if I was trying to get like cut. That's the Marvel diet, right? Where you just eat chicken breasts and like brown rice and don't drink any liquids. That's how they all get all crazy shredded. And I don't want to live that way. So, all right, we got that going. So that'll need a truck stop. This is actually good. This is working out because we'll need to make a truck stop here. Hey, Kayla. I started doing some other stuff and my weight hasn't changed. It's when you're young, it's awesome too because then it's much easier to stay that way. That's all right. Congratulations. Yeah. Staying on push-ups is also a great way to build some arm strength and not have a gym or anything like that. I mean, I miss having the gym next to my house. I used to have like a robo gym pretty close by where I could just go to, oh, wow. What's happened here? It's full. Okay. Well, it's full now. So I need this to be processed. Is there anything else you can make with this? I'm going to have to build this tractor. Okay. Truck station. It's going to be very difficult to put here. Thank you, Megan. I was doing the breaker tonight on trivia. I was the tiebreaker tonight for trivia. Woohoo! All the exercise I've been getting back into biking again. Biking, great cardio. Great way to get your body moving. Oh boy. So there's a road up here. Thank you, Cal Lover. It'd be great if I could get to the road. I have a lot of resources, so it's not like it would kill me to make a really long... What am I sitting on a lot of? Got a lot of reinforced plates. That'd still be a really long one. Thank you, Malicious Soprano. Hey, and thank you, Cal Lover. Appreciate the tier 1 subs. Really do. It's not so much the clear cutting as it is just the hill. The truck is not great at navigating hills. Thank you, Allison. Let's go by ice cream. Oh, so are you like that German arm wrestler guy that has like the one giant arm and then the one baby arm? Just like the Charger from Left 4 Dead. Is this so you can cheat at arm wrestling me again this year? Is that what the plan is? Because this year I'm not gonna let you win. You know that, right? Like I'm gonna legit just flip you. Hey, Marcus. Trevor and Jeremy as Bert and Ernie was absolutely terrifying. And my God, were there many conversations about Bert and Ernie? What fair and square? Pfft. Pfft. You mean when she used 2 arms versus my 1 arm and didn't actually move my arm? My body rolled over? Sure. Thank you, Megan. Megan, you're a tiny little thing who will be squashed if you ever attempted to lift me off the ground. And, as you're one of Jeremy's chat mods, I feel like he would not appreciate it if I went around squashing his stream mods. So, that's the edge of the world. Ow. It's just not viable, really. Also, if I was the cause of someone's hernia, I would feel so bad. I don't want it. I don't want that on my conscience. Diana. Raise on the Super Mario live stream, you mentioned something about Dragon Con not wanting you. Oh, I was just talking about that earlier, actually. And I was teasing. I mean, I wasn't teasing. Dragon Con didn't want me, but it was. I had applied to be a guest at Dragon Con this year, and the short version. If you watch the VOD, you can catch the whole story again. But my brain has wandered off from actually fulfilling tasks in the game. I'm just wandering around now. Let's make the rebar gun. I had applied to be a featured guest at Dragon Con. I know the Ruby Girls have been a few times. I was like, hey, I'm in that show, even though Professor Port is, I get it, not nearly on par with the Ruby Girls. Thank you, Kayla, but I was not accepted as a guest. So, but it is a very different kind of content that Dragon Con largely caters to than I make. Though, as I said, if anybody knows anybody at Dragon Con, I can totally make the case for me to be there. I can totally do it. I can sell myself to someone at Dragon Con. Be like, oh, all those other celebrities are going to be like, oh, I made my one appearance, I'm out of here. I'll be working the floor. Because I care about Dragon Con. Dragon Con means something to me. Because I went when I was a kid. But, yeah, so they unfortunately did turn me down. And, I mean, also, to their credit, I applied, like, their cutoff for when you can apply is the end of this month, and I applied, like, 2 weeks ago. Thank you, CF88. Thank you, Marcus. So, I would love someday to go to Dragon Con as a guest. But I totally understand if it never happens, just because I'm not exactly their prime audience, their prime overlap with the people going to Dragon Con. Thank you, Tola. 30 pounds a year, 24 intermittent fasting, planning mostly one meal per day, no snacks, but everything allowed. So yeah, see, that's the interesting thing about those kind of plans, Tola, is it's the idea of just eating once in one window seems interesting to me, but I don't think I could do it. I just eventually, as soon as I start getting down to, like, my weight fluctuates from like 175 to 190, 95. And whenever I hit 190 something, my pants start getting a little tight, and I'm like, yeah, I should reset a bit. So right now I'm 181, and there's not much. I mean, we got like a little bit left around my midsection, but overall, like, if I lose too much more than probably 170, then my body fat will be real low, and I'll start getting headaches, and I just won't have as much energy, things like that. So, now if I started working out more, that number would probably change, because hopefully muscle mass would kick up a bit. Thank you, Megan. If you're offering to sell yourself, I'll take you for $1 a day. Someone to clean the gutters. That's what us tall people can do, right? Just reach up and clean things. If I've ever made architects, absolutely. Thank you, Nick. Accept any challenge to arm wrestle. Everybody wants to arm wrestle me. I don't know what the deal is. I mean, I'll bring it. Come on, let's do it. I'm strong. I'll go do a whole bunch of curls right now. Let's see if you could. You know what? Well, how much can you curl? Let's see. I got a weight right here. Hey, Kayla. See? This is a 40-pound weight. That's about as much as I can curl. If you can curl more than 40 pounds, then you can probably beat me. It's hard for me to do. 35 I can do about 10, but Do 41. Left-handed or right-handed, Allison? Thank you. Spaghetti hands. I don't think that's how you spell spaghetti. 40 grams. That's, that's impressive. Right hand, you could do 900. Well, sounds about right. Thank you, Megan. Megan, I'd have to find out how much you weighed, to be honest. I can't actually curl or bench press toddlers, sure. 115, yes, I could bench press you. Absolutely could bench press you. Cats are 25 pounds. That's a good metric. I can curl one cat weight. Thank you, Nix. Look, Nix. I mean, my wife also works with lifting heavy dogs every day. She can't beat me in arm wrestling. She's a tough lady. She picks up lots of heavy dogs. She can't beat this. Lightning and thunder. I'm not nearly that confident. Thank you, Godstalor. Thank you, my Goggy Gold. Hey, glad you be here. No, not swole. Not even a little swole. I wonder if I can do 40 on my left arm. I think I'm about the same on both arms. Yep. Thank you, freaking mage. It's gonna go. Good night. Okay, so I'm good on either arm. As long as you can't curl 40 pounds. I have good technique too. I'm gonna roll that wrist on you. You're gonna be coming at me. I'm just gonna roll it. And you're going down. Thank you, Marcus. Yes, Grumpy Cat is no more. Though a better question is, did Grumpy Cat ever truly live? I want to. Let's go experiment with Boom Boom. I want to know what this will do. First, let's throw it at a bad guy. Thank you, Ninja Monkey. We can also explore for more hard drives. Let me make sure I got all the stuff I might need. Okay, cool. Motors, frames. A little light on metal plates. Thank you, Nix. Very challenging Earth. Vets are absolutely tough people that are to be feared. I would not let her win. She would not appreciate being condescended to. Thank you, Anna. Look, hey, we'll put it on the list. That'll be a physical challenge for tomorrow when I'm spinning the wheel. Curls. We'll just have it'll be fit for RTX, the punishment wheel version. Thank you, Amor Veritas. I'm trying to find some. Oh, this looks so much different in the daylight. I got momentarily lost. Thank you, Marcus. That is true. UTIs are no joke for cats. I'm going to be honest, I don't know where you're going with that, but I don't doubt it for a second. Oh man, look how majestic. There's a wonderful moment in what we just filmed in Satisfactory. You guys are going to love it. Oh, there was a big dude in here somewhere. Where you at? Or did I kill him last time? I think I may have got him. Daytai! Anyway, tiny space on the wheel, arm wrestle the wife. No, she doesn't. Laurie has no interest in being on the stream. I don't blame her. She likes. Ah, there it is. Ha! Could you come a little bit closer, please? Boom! Uh-oh. I was really hoping that would be the end of you. Uh-oh. Thank you, Megan. Ha! What? Where'd you go? Nope, can't pick it back up, I guess. Ha! Ow! Shasta! Where'd it go? Ha! Ha! Okay, he's not impressed. Ow! Okay, I'm leaving, I'm good. You don't... Uh-oh, I'm dead. Oh no! He's in here with me! Whew. Did I get him? Yeah, I did. Because I'm the best. Look, it's a Somer Sloop. Thank you, Militia Soprano. Sad can't go to RTX here to take down arm wrestling thing, but I want... should I just have an arm wrestling station at RTX this year? Arm Wrestler Ryan. You win nothing. Thank you, Spark Planet. Thank you, Allison. You merch shirt. Cats hate UTIs. So I think we can all assume that's true. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you, I'm sorry, Malicious Soprano said, I went to last year dressed in your GTA character in full makeup. I still have to do that, too. Took it off in like 3 hours after the cosplay contest. I don't blame you. I'm sure that was, after a while, it gets annoying. Thank you, Kayla. You know what? Make your, everybody make your own training videos for the arm wrestling championship that we will hold at RTX. I need like a Rocky-esque theme music and all. I bet you can't tell me the name of that song. Off the top of your head, don't look it up. The Rocky theme. That is what we're discussing. Is not the name of the song. Oh, ow! Wow, I have another slot down there. All right. It is not Eye of the Tiger. Read to train? No. Eye of the Tiger is a song from Rocky. I think. But, thank you, Marcus. That's not the main Rocky theme. Thank you, Marcus. Have a good night. Gonna fly now. Oh, actually, yeah. No, that is the name of the song. That is correct. I wasn't expecting someone to be right. Thank you, Nix. How do I get down from here? I don't know if this water is going to be... Oh, boy. Oof. Thank you, STL Cook. Ow. Here you. Oh, right. I should have learned the medical thing. Ow. Wish I had more bombs. Ow. Thank you, Whiskey Voices. 12-month sub. Thank you so much. Slug. Why did I go on this expedition? Right, I was just trying to test the bomb. And then I got distracted by looking for things. I just want to find one drop pod. Ow. These things suck. Ow. Not very coordinated either. Ha! So many! Why do you hate me so much? There. Ooh. Thank you, Marcus. One of snakes and another snake oil with a new gas. Uh-oh. Snake oil was so much fun. I would agree with you, except I want to be in it again. I had so much fun doing it. Who else is going to come up with that bit with the belly shovel? Hey, little lizard thing. Bird lizard. It's got like a lizard tail and bird wings. Wherever, just found, I mean, we're on the same map in the Let's Play, and they found like 6 drop pods back to back to back. We've got so many hard drives that need to be processed. Meanwhile, here I can't find a single one. Thank you, Marcus. Technology. Yeah, Matt played that really well. Props to Matt. Thank you, Marie. I'm sorry. Thank you, Zeltux. Game you can make a space elevator, but you use a sword. We're working on guns. They're coming along. I don't know how to make them yet, though. Rebar gun is actually what I currently have selected as a milestone. I just sent it off, actually, which means I can probably make it. If I have the stuff. Rebar gun. Thank you, Kayla. Oop, did I make one already? There we go. Thanks, Sneaky. Thank you, Kayla. Actually, good night, Kayla. Thank you. I'll look it up. Thank you, Marie. Belly shovel. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. I gotta make ammo for it. Spiked rebar. Thanix. Good night. Alright, now we've got a gun. Sorta. I mean, it fires spikes, but that counts. I don't have any more bombs, so I'm gonna go take that out. Could have made some more right there, but it didn't. There we go. Now we have a single shot, and mainly I think its benefit is it just gives them tetanus. Oh, I see a slug. I think. There you go. Whoops. Really thought that was going to hit him. Hi. Whoops. He moved. I'm wasting so much ammo here. Ow. That's wily bastard. Where'd he go? Got him. Where is another drop pod? There's got to be some around here. What is that resource? Is that sulfur? That's iron. Nope, that's sulfur. Yep. So that's what a random sulfur deposit looks like. You just come across it in the wild. Which must have been what I bumped into at some point to have had it. Ooh, look at this. There's a whole, like, caravan of them. Does not do a tremendous amount of damage to these guys. Thank you, Camchin. Wish it went through him. Ow. I wish I could pick those back up when I miss like that, since I miss a lot. Ah. There. Just want to find one drop pod, and I'll go back. Just one. Solamente uno. We have ranged far afield. I barely explored this map. It is not small. There's a purple slug in there. Someday, we'll have the gas mask. Come back and explore that area. Wonder, do you research the rebar gun to make the rifle? Thanks, Space Hammer! Whoa! Hey, big guy. Whee! Just don't double tap into the back of the head. That'd be probably about... Oh, I feel like I'm getting higher. Oh, I think he just farted. Boing! Boing. If I only had the jetpack. Oh! I'm a little actually concerned about... Oh. Can you take me to the water, please? You're bouncing me very high. Thank you. Ow. That was very shallow. That was a warning shot. You do not. This gets bad for you, big boy. Oh. Out of rebar. There we go. All these organs are going to pay off someday. Day night. Thank you, anonymous gifter, for the resub of Nightbot. Apparently, you can give bots a permanent sub, but you can make it like a permanent thing, but then it's permanent forever, and you have a limited number of them through the life of your channel. So, keep hesitating to do it, because if I ever, like, if tomorrow Nightbot stops working, then that is now a wasted lifetime sub. Not that I really have need of them for anything else, but... I'm hoping at some point you get the ability to scan for the drop pods. I don't really need to do this right now. I guess I haven't set this up to actually scan for anything else. That would really... Ah! Lizard dog! Maybe he will finally be my friend. Okay. Hello, lizard dog. I pet you. I pet you many times. I drop food upon the ground for you. Lizard dog, eat! Are you taking me somewhere, friend? Are we friends? You're leading me into a bad place. Wait, come back, lizard dog. Uh-oh. They come. Ah! Why did I shoot that? That was smart. Just run into it. Look at all these berries. Uh-oh. Ow! Ah! Gorillas in the mist! Ah! This lizard dog betrayed me. He led me straight to hell. I shall never forgive this. Where are you, lizard dog? I hunt you to the ends of the earth. Alright, you've got one more chance to be my friend. Otherwise, it's the stick. Hey. 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 You accepted my offering, so let's, not be a jerk. You eat of my berries. You ate of my berries. You're my friend now, or you die. Are you my friend, or are you my food? I drop another berry. You too good for my berries? Fine. Fine! I don't need you, lizard dog. I can make it on my own. Nom, 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 nom. I shall eat all the berries. Only I shall be the good dog. Alright, well. I'm just running off into nowhere now. Still don't see a single crashed pod. Maybe if I get the jetpack, I'll be able to get around a little bit better. It's a nice little oasis down here full of berries. Ah! I hear you, monster. Come here, you get the stick. Ow. And another work in progress device. He was strongly advising me to do something, and then I got a sphere. Hopefully it was not leave that alone, because it's going to mutate your genitalia. And not in, like, a cool way. Yes, there are cool ways. You know it. I know it. Thank you, Losky. 20 months subscribed. Thank you so much. Whee! Oh, we just passed like the techno part of the island. Where are all the crashed pods? They really just can't be. We found so many in the Let's Play. I've got like 4 hours of hard drive research to do. I have found one in this world. It's the same world. If I could figure out where we were in relation to where we are, or where I am here. Such a better spawn. Probably what it takes to build a truck. How many do I need? 5. Perfect. Thank you, Camjin. For the tier 1 sub. Really appreciate it. I don't know that driving the tractor is honestly any faster than walking, but considering its all-terrain capabilities are, shall we say, limited. Thank you, Ragnarok! Oh, there's a slug. Hello, Olivia. Why aren't you asleep?
No one's laying down. Mom's still in with Eli.
What's that?
Mom's still laying with Eli. I was wondering if you could listen.
Alright, bye. Well, alright then.
And I hurt my toe.
What's that?
I hurt my toe.
You hurt your toe? Doing what? Oh, did you stub your toe on the weight? Can you pick that up? Don't try. I don't want you to hurt yourself. That weighs as much as you do. Oh, and thank you, Liesel. That should mean I should be able to curl you.
I can't do it. What is this to do with this?
Alright, let's do an experiment here. Come here. I want you to grab my hand. Okay, grab hold. Both hands. I can't, you're too close to the ground. Alright. She's waiting on you. Go to bed. Good night, Libby. Hey, Ghost. Turn her sideways? How's that supposed to work? See, she needed to be doing a pull-up while I was doing the curl. Bye, birdie. We need to build a cooler car. Ah! Get out, get out. Thing is very not fuel efficient. More birds. Missed him. Oh, this is the bird area. Found the freaking bird sanctuary. Poison plants. I hope I can do something. Oh, can I blow them up? I wonder if those can be detonated. Probably not, because, well, they sparkle, though. So really haven't had a successful kill with the explosives. This area really is great for resources, terrible for drop pods. Thank you, or Sro. Or I got nothing. Great and terrible Oz. How we doing here? Looks good, looks good. Got the factory over there making the stators. Now we just need to have that combined with the rotor production. Thank you, Liesel. Why does it answer questions, problems in any video games? The answer is throw more grenades. It's certainly an answer. I have never made the jetpack in this game, so I don't know if it's any better. I know that we're starting getting into things that are going to require some even more heavy industry, like making production lines for the heavy modular frame. The answer is more chainsaws. If only the chainsaws did something. That'd be awesome. I mean, they're great at cutting down trees. Not as great at cutting down the enemies. Our enemies, the enemies. Alright, let's see what else we can milestone here. Maybe that research is done. Should be. Yeah. What have I learned?
You have shown adequate restraint concerning explosives. I have weighed the danger levels of this planet against the chance of survival.
Ooh.
In conclusion, a new milestone is now accessible in Tier 5.
What is it? What is it? What is it? Tier 5. Rifle! There we go. Yeah. Mag size of 10. Okay, it's better than nothing. I'll take it. Oh, it's 500 cable. Okay, okay. Need to make a lot of beacons. Very military episode. This particular map is not great for creating tractor paths. I'm going to have to completely build out like an all ramp-based system, which it can barely make it up the ramps. Oh yeah, we're making bombs. We're making so many bombs. We need 50. What's my hold up on beacons? Regular plates. Wow, we are full. That's actually pretty impressive. Okay. Oh, and 3,000 wire. Which I can't even carry. Because I've got junk. Like the Schloopischflar. Analyzing this would give you nothing. There's no point in you carrying it, stupid mammal. Thank you, Gruntfire. Add trains? That would be awesome. Yes. Having some other way to get stuff around. Because the cars just can't. I've tried setting one up before, and it's just they don't operate with much autonomous intelligence. Thank you, Draconic King. That's another good way to say that. They don't bend the knee to intelligence. They have SAI. Thank you, Yogurt. The ninja. SAI being sorta artificial intelligence. Alright, now we just need to make the bombs. Thank you, Wolf! Make a super nuke galactograph. Not yet. Someday. I have not forgotten. Yeah, we kind of moved on from Galacticraft a bit. I'm sure there's still some things to do, I think, in there that will be worth readdressing. Largely, or at least if nothing else, some Let's Plays around making missiles and such. No, I meant SAI. Sorta artificially intelligent. I'm fine with my nomenclature. Alright, that's a lot of bombs, but not nearly enough bombs. We need black powder automation. Okay. Let's go see if there's coal over close to this. That would be actually really helpful. Thank you, Grunt. The horse must die for the glory of the Mad King. Yes. As you say, the horse must die. Did I ever open this? Yeah. Thank you, Legato. I have an experiment. Can you say the tongue twister Irish wish robe? I can say it 99% of the time, and I want to see Irish. Yeah, no, that is hard. Irish. The sh into wrist is hard. Irish wristwatch. Thank you, anonymous cheerer. Thank Coriam. Irish wish man. Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. Well, if I think about it as like a line from a play or something, let me try it that way. Irish wristwatch. There has to be a hitch there, but Irish wristwatch. I can do it that way. Thank you, Too Spicy for the Pepper. It's not that you have to stop and think about it. It's the thing is, the way your mouth works, you have to reset between those two syllables. Because it's Irish, but you're leaving your out like this. Wrist is a tighter lip motion, so it's Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. If you do it up at the top of your mouth, though, that's a little bit easier. Thank you, Liesel. Irish wristwatch. Character traits the vagabond has beyond just blowing everything up and everything dies. Well, it's not necessarily just that he blows everything up and everything dies. He's got nuance. But also that. That's 120, Mark 1. Let's crank this. Irish wristwatch. Irish. Irish. Yeah, that's how it's for a cheerleader. A little tweaky. Wristwatch. That's a hard word to say by itself for me, because I'm not good at talkie. Wristwatch. Irish. This is the rest of the stream is just me trying to say Irish wristwatch. That's really high, but okay, why not? Can I build that? Cattywampus? That's a word, look it up. You don't have to. It is a word, but not like one you'd find in a dictionary. Thank you, Liesel. You know, I never really thought about it, because how often do you think about, like, what are your own nuances? The character is just me. I mean, is but it isn't. Like, I never really stopped to. One of the truest responses to that question is it doesn't really ever stop to think about what his motivations are. It's mainly just likes to amuse himself. What are these beacons I've got set up? I don't remember what they are. Let's go see. I must have thought they were important at one time or another. One of them's the ore up here. No, it's not. With all this quick wire, I should start making the 6-tiered power poles. Thank you, Charlotte Adelaide. Unique New York. That one I can do. Unique New York. Unique New York. This is the funny thing about me and all my talking problems is that I never really ever had that problem on stage. I could say a line, I can say lines without messing them up pretty easily. Unless they're tongue twisters like that, but like the longest run-on sentence that I ever had to say was from what's the name of that play? It was about Frederick Douglass. My brain's not working right now. I do remember the line though. Frederick Douglass being a I think around the time of the Civil War, he was a African American, but he was educated and his writings went a long way towards helping free the slaves. Thank you, malicious. Whether it's cold or whether it's hot, we'll be together wherever the weather, whether we like it or not. You should do whether the weather is cold or whether the weather is hot, we'll be together wherever the weather, whether we like it or not. I'd say that was my missing the read, but the sentence that I had to say in that show was, surely, Mr. Douglas, notwithstanding the great multitude of wrongs committed against you and your enslaved people, the cardinal crime of bondage itself, still surely you can see that if war comes between the states, not only will your people not benefit, but the nation as a whole stands in imminent peril of perishing. That is one sentence with commas. That was such a weird sentence that I remember it to this day. I was playing like a newspaper guy. And also, how often do you get to say imminent peril of perishing? I mean, that's just good alliteration. Man, some days that crystal's gonna be awesome. But sure is still just here and useless. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. That was a warm-up. Once I memorized the lines, typically, though, I was good. There was not a problem then. I can say a line that I don't have to think of. Usually when I mess up words, it's because I'm trying to think about what I'm saying too much. What is this beacon? Why did I go way out there? Oh well. It's too far out. Just kind of exploring at this point. Moses supposes his toes are roses, but Moses supposes erroneously. For Moses, he knows his toes aren't roses, as Moses supposes his toes to be. A rose is a rose, a toes is a toes, and a nose is a noses. That's a good one, Legato. Thank you, Ninja Monkey. Toy boat 5 times fast. Don't pick it up, listen to it. That one didn't seem to be talking. Hey! Oh! They run! I didn't know you could make them run. That's cool. Alright, what am I doing here? I need to make more bombs. What if I can blow up that big boy? I got distracted hoping that one of those beacons was an open drop pod, because drop pods are great. Give you things that make your resource or your manufacturing much more efficient. feel like this would electrocute him in that water. Uh-huh. You shouldn't have brought it. You weren't ready. It's a really pretty game just to wander around in. Except when things are trying to eat your face or poison you with gas. But the rest of the time, it's lovely. Ooh, thought I overshot that. Whoops. Stumbled. Fell. Ow. We're good. It's literally the only line of dialogue that I remember. There was one thing that I had to say that I remember being difficult from the Heidi Chronicles. I played the character I played was he was a gay doctor who it was set during the time when AIDS was really ravaging that community, and the line was, "My world gets narrower and narrower." It's just very hard to say that back to back for me. Narrower and narrower. I did have to kiss someone in that play, yes. Kiss a man in that play. I ain't ashamed. There are probably pictures of that performance. I don't have it on video. Was Chad jealous? You know, Chad didn't even know yet. Okay. Sulfur. Need sulfur. I don't have it on even on VHS. Thanks, Shadow. Ever since you started believing the plan, this guy's got no smoking orange. It's true. It does seem like it's getting a little hazy, doesn't it? Well, no proof it's me. Out of rods. That's a shame. Going to come back and make a giant conveyor belt. That is the laziest way to solve this problem, and thus it is the way I shall take. That's true. Can we just blame it on the giant flubber guys? Because clearly they're producing a lot of methane or something. We all know. Thanks, Shadow. I mean, you can't prove a negative. Or whatever that means. It's not me. But then it's not me. Look, there's no question that can't be answered by the right amount of knots. No, Allison, I won't say it's me. I'll never admit that, ever. Ooh, this noblesse takes a lot. Alright. Now I need pipes. I wish I hadn't have everything so spread out. Really need to make something that gets... The jump pads weren't so terrible. This would be better. Let's experiment with one, okay? Let's try this out. Right. I haven't done them yet. Alright, let me finish what I'm doing first, and then we'll unlock the jump pads. And... Owsers. carrying around so many nuts. Nom 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 nom. Thank you, malicious. This is the worst part. I named my channel sort of malicious gaming. Can't say the word malicious. Can't do it. Too hard. Malicious. That's just a hard word. But thank you, malicious soprano. Ruh-roh. Oh no, we've been sucking down the tubes too fast. 15 per minute, 15 per minute. What are we doing here? Alright, we're overproducing on that. I was expecting to come back to all kinds of these ready to go. Okay, now it needs 22.5 per minute. I'm definitely not producing that much steel. 60 per minute. I'm already double overclocking it. We're not getting iron ore to it fast enough. We're not getting iron ore in there fast enough. How much do we need? We need 75 per minute. This is capable of transporting it, which means we're just not feeding in enough from up there. I need more steel production. Though I could probably shut down the stator line at this point, or at least bring it down to a more reasonable. Because I just don't need as many motors as I've probably got ready to go in here. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of stators. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like 900 motors. Thank you, Hannah. Found your thing the other day. So hey, thanks for finding it. How'd you find it? I'm curious. I'm always trying to figure out how people stumble on things. Because, I mean, I tweet about it like every time I stream, but then it's constantly people are like, oh, I don't know, what's the channel name? Thank you, Soprano. You inspired me. Aw. Couldn't sing. Fair enough. Hardcore Age fan. So did because I don't really talk about it in Age much. I should talk about it more. Because I mean, this is essentially kind of an RT production in some ways. I really need to do a better job of making my Twitter feed something other than just me talking about the streams, to be honest. Alright, let's go upstairs and figure out if we can squeeze some more iron production out of this. Hey, Dark Wolf! Need more ore. Is there any more, another vein up here? That would be awesome. Nope, just the one. It's already a Mark II. Why are you cycling up and down? Thank you, Norwegian Dwarf. Because you are already overproducing. Okay. 240 per minute. Ah. Whoops. Missed it. Ow. Do you monetize when people watch this video? No, it's I actually have control of the channel now. It started as the YouTube channel. I see some folks talking about the YouTube channel that is the VODs for these streams. It is started as a fan thing, and then it's now under me. So it's It is not actually monetized. I mean, there are probably ads on it, but those are ads from YouTube or from all of the copyright claims that are on it. Because, boy, it gets flagged constantly. So, there's if there are ads on my YouTube channel, the Sort of Malicious Archive, then it is ads that I did not place. It is not monetized by me. There's also there are ads as well, I think, on the Twitch VOD. That one does support. I do actually get money from that. Can we keep up with this level? That looks like we're keeping up. Much better. This is good. So it doesn't actually support when I watch your video. I mean, 420 Pyro, don't worry about that. It's fine. If you want to watch, please do watch the VODs on YouTube. I'm not trying to make every cent I can off of everybody that watches my stuff. What percentage of donations does Twitch take? That's with bits. They don't take anything. They take money on your end when you buy the bits, but whatever bit amount gets to me is how much I get. They don't cut it on both ends, Terry. Bits, honestly, probably, I don't know what the difference in terms of cut is, but the cut for PayPal or like one of those is probably better, though we're discouraged from taking PayPal donations through with Rooster Teeth, so I don't know which is really better for you guys as donators. I don't know which is worse, the PayPal cut or the bit cut. I'm assuming the bit cut might actually be worse, but I certainly appreciate it no matter what. There we go. Okay, so now consuming 30, consuming 22.5, and then another 22.5. We are producing 75. So we're in the right range, but this one's actually probably going to lock up here in a second anyway. As a Canadian, I have to pay $190 for 100 worth of bits. Oh, Marie, that's rough. Thank you, Hannah Banana. Appreciate your sub. Prime subs, I'm not 100% sure how that works. I think for each Prime sub, it's the same as a Tier 1 sub, sorta. There's some caveats to that I'm not entirely sure I'm allowed to discuss. It's one of those things where in the Twitch agreement, they're like, don't talk about shit. You're not allowed to say things. But I think I might get slightly less for a Twitch Prime sub than a Tier 1 sub. Again, I'm just happy you guys are here. Don't take that as any sort of sign that I am perfectly happy with anything you guys choose to give. I love Twitch Prime subs because that is something you guys just had that you probably don't even have to think about. It doesn't come extra out of your pocket. Only downside of Twitch Prime subs is you have to manually re-up them. You can't like leave it on month to month. Some junk that I just left on top of the thing. I don't feel guilty. I'm happy to take your money because I'm gonna use it for my family. I drive a piece of shit car. It's like honestly a piece of shit. Like it's I am probably going to get a new car pretty soon, just because it's literally falling apart. The head gasket on the engine is blown. Thank you, Killer Bomb. I'm not living in a super fancy house. Like, I don't... Money's just a way to take care of my family to me. And so I really appreciate it. I do not live like a YouTube celebrity. Probably because I'm not. I'm a YouTube person. I've just been wandering around here. Kind of lost my... YouTube celebrities are cool though, right? This is one of those things where I'm glad that if tomorrow this whole YouTube thing completely fell apart, I still have hopefully enough job skills that I could go back to doing other things. Thank you, Maiden. It's just scary. It's like I don't want to. If I was a younger guy, I would totally probably be spending more money, but I just like, what if the job goes away tomorrow? Being once it got me hooked. Finally figured out that it was all Twitch, the standard room on Twitch. Twitter and Discord. Oh, thank you so much. I'm sorry that it overlaps with a lot of your work hours. Thank you, Allison. James Charles / something Westbrook. Thank you, Gaunts. Bitsu. Can you give bits if I watch when you are offline? I have no idea. Gaunts. Delure. I don't know. I think you can certainly sub when I'm not streaming. I don't know if you can do bits. I think if you... Yeah, a lot of times if you're watching my channel and I'm not streaming, I might be hosting someone else, and I think then it goes to whoever I'm hosting. I just may not know about it. Would I donate my car for Extra Life? I don't think they want my car, to be honest. It is not good. Thank you, Captain Classy. Okay. Do I have everything I need to... my brain completely tuned out there. Okay. I got lots of sulfur. I need coal. Get it back together, Haywood. You can do this. I don't think there's spoilers in Satisfactory. No. Missing dog. How close? Well, as soon as I finish the rifle, which I just need to make some more booms, then I can do the jetpack. Be fun to try out. I did need pipes. You're right. As I went down here for pipes, discovered that I was out of pipes, futzed around with the pipe situation for a while, and then left without pipes. What the baba? I found a hole in reality. I am one with the rock. I wish. Use some of that Dwayne Johnson action. Boom! Think about you, man. I was afraid I was falling through the world there. Alright, so this is bad. All bad. Even slowing that down has not caused this to back up yet. I steal. Haha, I stole steel. Okay, now we make some more bombs. Now we make more bomb. Not enough bomb. Just shy of bomb. We see what need make more bomb. Hey Ryan, just curious if you ever got the Grindworks throwing card knives listened to Awu. I believe we absolutely did, if they were the ones I'm thinking of. We got some metal playing card throwing cards. I'm pretty sure we opened them on Awu, because we've certainly thrown them several times. There are a few of them stuck into the wall at present. Alright, what was I missing to make more? They're really cool. Rods. And more pipes. Thank you, Camchin. Meh. Meh. Okay. There we go. That'll do it. We'll just make our own pipes. With hookers and blow. It's funny how much more the meh of meh is drawn out in my head than it is in the real video. In my head, for some reason, it's like meh. Thank you, Frister. Appreciate that. Why don't you guys ever do Battle Buddy stream? We have. Do you mean like on Twitch or like? Because we stream like 5 days a week now at work. Thank you, Dark Noodles. Which we did one. Jeremy and I did one, I think, last week, 2 weeks. Been a while. Thank you, Roger Jones. I'm trying to remember what we played. I could infinitely convey anything. I just, it feels wasteful. But then again, there really isn't, like, on this map, it's going to be very difficult for me to truck it, so, without building a sky highway, which would take quite a while. Okay, I need to get back over here and get rods, and then we should have enough to finish the bombs, to finish the rifle, to make a gun, except I've killed so many of the things that it'll take a while to find anything to shoot with it. Thank you so much, Malicious Soprano. I found out I got some late, like really late money from her. Aw. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And happy late birthday. Yep, everything is stopped. I am full. I have completed all of the... there we go. Okay. It took me a second, but the brain re-engaged. You all saw it shut down. Here's where the rod storage is. And I have no room. Yet. There. Go replace all these with quick wire. Beacons. I have no room. No room! Just put away all these organs. There. Thank you, Beth! You have enough patience for a game like this. Also, today's a good day. Seeing streaming, receiving unexpected stuff. Hey, congratulations! Need 4 more. Schloop. Das Schloop. Schloopenstein. Schloopenwin. Ha ha ha. We did it. Couple extras in case we decide to go boom. Boom! Alright. Let's make a rifle. Rifle. Ooh. Ah! Ha! Ain't that a kick in the... Shut your mouth. Well, let me see if I happen to have some circuit boards. I could have 10. I've got 12! Ha ha! Dangly parts. You won't be the death of me. Thank you, Roger Jones. Hey, glad you could be here. So I must have some circuit boards from leftover from, I need 3. Or from finding them at a crash site. You can pick things up like that. My limiting factor is those. So I need 15 of them. To make 3 heavy modular frames. These begin to really suck in the future. Rifle. Clink. Alright. I hope the ammo isn't too bad. Cartridge. It takes a bomb to make a single cartridge? Ugh. It's only got 10 shots in it. That's expensive. Okay, you get more than one. Okay. Still. This, put it there. Sort. I really don't need this much quick wire since I'm not using it. Blah, 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 there it is. Okay. Look at this. Oh, it's got a little. What a weird little thingy. So you can't aim down sights. Alright. Ready to rock and roll. Hey, there's a little guy right here this whole time. Thank you so much, Darth Noodles! Really appreciate that. I want something to test this on so badly. Thank you, Chaotic Diamond, for the tier 2 sub. Really appreciate that. You guys are awesome. Oh, right. Jetpack. Let's see what it'll take to make the jetpack. I have a feeling it's going to be a lot of those heavy-duty modular frames. While we're at it, let's do some of this. I don't know what I'll get for this, but let's try it. Alright, jetpack. Select milestone. Jetpack. Ooh! Woof! 75 modular frames. Which... really, the only hard part about that is the encased industrial beams. And hard drives, which I can't even make yet because I need to do industrial manufacturing. Thank you, Beth! Oh, I certainly did, Beth. Well, my family here. I haven't talked to my mom yet. Actually, I think I need oil processing before I can even make computers, because computers require circuit boards. Alright, so I have to do oil processing. So let's do that. Easy, easy, easy. Main thing is I just gotta make some motors and I can pop that off immediately. Thank you, Marcus. Sad that people want to ban Arabic numbers and don't know that we use them. Is that true? People want to ban Arabic numbers? That kind of hurts to hear. No, what you want to do... Well, here's the thing. You got to remember, same people that probably want to ban Arabic numbers are the people who couldn't count anyway. Yeah, unavailable early access. Okay. While it's... we got 6 minutes till it lands. Oh my gosh! Thank you so much, Anonymous Cheer. I really appreciate that. Back to the buzzsaw. Thank you, Marcus. I appreciate that so much, Anonymous Cheerer. It's one of those. It's like I got through that statement. It's like, thank you, viewer number 12. Your viewership is important. All right, so as to refresh my own brain because it's not working great as per usual. Thank you, MBK. I've been talking about doing the remainder or start working on all of the streams I have left from Extra Life. So I have the GTA stream with face paint from that's 2 years, 2 Extra Lives ago. Thank you, Emmy Grace. In my grace. I've got the Deadpool stream. I've got to rebuild the Gavin Annoyance device. Cookie stream, not as Vagabond. That wasn't part of the deal. What else was there? Is there anything else? The animation stream. An animation stream. Okay. I do need help with face paint. I think that's it. Enchilada, I said cooking stream. Yeah, I said a Gavin Annoyance device. I said the GTA stream. Okay, I think that's it's manageable. I can do that. Got to find the Deadpool costume. I've actually been working on that. Like that's why I brought it up earlier. Was I have been looking pretty hard to find a good one. Because it'd be nice to get one that's good enough that I could potentially wear it at like a convention or something. Because it'd be cool to walk around and be all sneaky. Thank you, GGG, oh cool, and Wolf. Which it's always scary with Extra Life because trying to outdo the year before. I feel like I'm leaving without something. Motors. I came here to make motors. Okay, I need 75, so I need... Let's just do 200. Which would get me 100. I'm just going to make a lifter that brings these down. No reason to go all the way up here every time for the one thing. Black. There's still a bunch of iron in here? Yeah, there is. Forgot about that. Just go ahead and start making another thing that just assembles these into motors. Hey, Beth. You realize that you challenged this place to do good for charity. We come. No, I believe it. I know that. I know you guys are amazing when it comes to sending out that call. And believe me, next time I'll do a better job of it. Yeah, I will. You guys deserve the best when it comes to how that is done, and I feel like we did a great job. Next time will be even better. Does that work? No. Does it? Yeah. Can I ride that? Nope. Oop. Ow. Takes 2. So we really don't need a fancy one for this. Alright, so this needs to go. Alright, let's see. We build another assembler. 2 parts into another part. That is correct. That is what I want to do. Like here. Wait, no, let's turn that around. Let's make it face this way. Yeah, that way. Okay, assembler there, and then they're so slow that it's going to take them a while to get here. That's right, that's fine. We'll put this like here. Okay. Into there. Motor. Parts go marching 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. Parts go marching 2 by 2, hurrah. Here come the rotors. Ooh, so exciting. Let's preload it with 12. That'll do. Oh, this poor planet. Alright, there we go. Now we have motors being assembled. Just need to have a place for them to output to, and we'll be good. Me. No? Me. There we go. This is, if you're curious what it was like when I was, wrote code, this is not a bad analogy. I'm a functional coder more than a elegant coder. Like, I will slap something together that will absolutely work. But it may look janky. But it'll work. Janky code that compiles and runs is not that janky. Started making loading bars that would pause at 99%. Yeah, that used to be my job. Make fake loading bars. Look, someone had to do it. People have too much faith in loading bars. It wasn't even a real loading bar. It was just a GIF. It was just an animated GIF. It was absolutely a placebo loading bar. The only thing it was waiting for was it would every so often would do a check. What we're talking about, for anybody that doesn't know, is when I used to. It's just getting. I think maybe it really is getting smuggier because boy, that really rolls in. In my previous job doing UI design or UI work for a company, one of the parts of the UI that I had to do was the software that we had didn't actually have the capacity to check to see if the install was, or like there wasn't constant feedback. Maybe this is, let me back up in explaining things. When something's installing on your computer, the progress bar, as you know it, is most likely fake. And that is because unless you have something very specific reporting back every step along the way as it succeeds, and that those steps are easily, divided into a percentage. For example, like, all right, create folder, send back yes. Move files, send back yes. If every step of that sends back like an update, then sure, you could have a progress bar that is connected to the actual progress of what you're doing. But in most cases, what it really does is we figure out roughly how long that install is going to take on your average computer, and then I just make an animated GIF that runs about that long. And if at the end of that we do one check that just says, hey, you done? And if it's like, then we just don't load the next page. We just sit there. And then another timeout passes, it goes, seriously though, you done? And if it's like, yeah, then we go 100%. If you have a really slow computer, that's going to take a while. There's no error checking going on in most of those cases where it's like, oh, hey, this is taking a long time. I should really check and see what's up with this program install. Doesn't care. You know what? I'd go so far as to say not the program's job to care. It does one thing. It installs. It passes butter. That'd be the way of the world. Where did I just go? I'm lost. Cable. Thank you, Burke. Appreciate that tier 1 sub. Don't carry that. Get out of here, wood. Okay. Need more wire and more cable. Easily done. Need a lot more wire. 200 more cable. One for me, one for it. I'm having the itch lately to go back to Vegas. I want to play poker again. That was a lot of fun. Even though I'm no good at it. I mean, I was pretty spectacular, no good at it. Had a very strong day 1, followed by hanging on by my teeth day 2.
Milestone reached. Oil acquisition and refining unlocked.
All right, now we can make oil.
Caution, this is a reminder to minimize the chance of expiration during out-of-base activities.
Of expiration? Does it mean death? Probably means death. All right, we got 11 minutes on that before we can immediately flip it to computers, but we could go establish an oil base. I bet there'll be something to shoot there. Crude oil. Up from the ground came a bubbling crude oil, that is. Texas tea. 500 away. That's not bad. My. Alright, what am I... Once I get there... Whoops. What's my bubbling crude stuff? Oil refinery. Okay. Oh, they're all heavy. Okay. Need oil pumps, oil refineries. both of which require heavy modular doohickeys. Which means I got that, I can make that. Okay. Got everything I need, I think. Play some Red Dead Online. I've been trying to figure out what to do with Red Dead Online. That's the main issue. It seems like they're still working on finding their stride on what the content of that is. Like when I go play Red Dead Online, why am I playing Red Dead Online? I really want there to be stuff to do there, and they're slowly... It's still in beta. Thank you, Beth. Does it feel strange when you play a game in your own time and not say anything? No, not really. Feels nice. Not talking. Not talking is nice. I'm just going to make the jump pad so we can try and get back and forth faster. Just make a tier 3 conveyor belt. You can just jump on that and it'll whip you down there. My factory is a little messy. Yeah, they don't plan on having private lobbies, which is kind of annoying. Though they've figured out a workaround by not giving you much to do in the game, so no one's playing it anyway. I don't think they even plan on having the longevity of GTA Online. I think GTA Online is still going to be their go-to property. And to be fair, it's hard to come up with stuff at the rate that they do for GTA Online for a game like Red Dead, just because Red Dead is not as technologically available in the game world. So, there we go. Now we're getting ahead on pipes. Just started to get ahead on pipes. Carrying a lot of stators around for those. Just make those into motors real quick. Because stators have no purpose otherwise. Alright, I need some of the steel beams, which I should have plenty of. Should have gotten some more concrete while I was there, because I'm going to run out of that before I get there. Also just have some steel. No wonder my inventory is so full. I swear, I may even do this between streams, but I'm going to make it so that all this stuff is just accessible in one place. No more running about. If it costs me thousands of steel beams to do it, I'm just gonna run it all to one place. I just want to sit in the center and just spin. Yeah. Can't help but notice it says I have 2 left over, which means that when it's saying 4, you literally have 4 shots. Or each, it takes an explosive and 4 steel pipes to make 4 bullets. I thought it was going to be 4 clips, but that's 4 bullets. This rifle is very expensive to fire. I mean, eventually I guess you can set it up so it auto makes bullets for you, but man, you might as well just fire gold. I've not really played Satisfactory off the stream, so when I jump back to Satisfactory in a little while, it will be probably as you remember it. Sometimes I clean up stuff between streams, but I don't really advance anything. Thank you, Beth. Stem toxic online communities. Online gaming toxicity. I mean, unfortunately, what you're talking about there is really trying to just stem humanity. We, as a species, are kind of awful to each other sometimes. I think the best thing we can do is, now that we've grown up seeing how that behavior can affect people online, we now have the opportunity as the next generation to raise our kids to be less of an asshole online. Thank you, Crow Magnum. I think it was, the generation before taught kids, don't be a dick to each other in real life, or they tried to anyway. I made modular frames instead of heavy modular frames. But we now the new generation has to expand that. Like, hey, Eli, for example. Not that I've never let Eli play an online game yet, but what I would say to him as a parent is that interactions online mattered just as much as interactions face to face. And if you wouldn't say something to someone's face, you shouldn't say it to them online. Anything that you feel like you need to say to a person, make sure you feel that you need to say it strongly enough that you would look them in the eye and say it. Because you can just as easily bully or hurt or be a real unpleasant sort of person online as you can face to face. The layer of anonymity is not an acceptable excuse for being a jerk. I think that's the new message that kids have to get. Which was not something, like, my parents had no reason to sit me down and have that conversation. Because that wasn't an option. It wasn't like back when I was growing up, people were like, I'm going to send a mail. I'm going to go and write a nasty letter to someone and send it through the mail system. Let me get my stamps so I can tell him he's a jackass. No one did that. And if they did, I probably would have had to have that conversation. My parents would have said, hey, don't be mailing people nasty messages. It's not cool. But now that we are living in that reality, I'm gonna steel pipes. I have 8. How many do I need to make this thing start? Need 9. Go figure. And I'm gonna need a lot of steel pipes anyway. Alright, anything else I need from here before I go over there? Oil pump, I got motors, I got cable. Got motors, I got cable. Need pipes, and okay. I need to run power over there, but we can do it from down here. Hup! Well, schnookies. Ow. There's another one. Ow. Someday we will have a jetpack. Oh, hey. Walked past that so many times. I know it's 11 o'clock. I just want to walk to where the oil is. I want to establish oil base alpha. And I'm hoping at the same time I'll be able to fire some of my very expensive golden rifle bullets. And that it'll be super awesome. And I'll be happy that I did it. And it'll be worth it when I have to build like 1,000 more bullets. That is still annoying. And I wish that it didn't happen. Ow. Okay. I came over here because I needed steel pipes. Just talk to yourself sometimes, it helps. Steel pipes. So many steel pipes. Heavy modular frame. Okay, that should be 9. That should be enough. We got... Not having iron plates is somehow going to bite me in the ass. There's iron up here. We're good. Do I have rods? I got rods. About to have plates, or at least iron to make plates. If I just got raw iron, I can make whatever I need. There we go. Okay. Let's find the oil. I should also check and see what my power consumption's at. Looking pretty good. Should have plenty. Over there. Okay. Beveling crew. I see you. The oil takes a huge amount of power. Great. Well, I've got 100 megawatts on the grid. Can always throw together something else. Oh, I'm going to run out of concrete. I'm already out of concrete. That was it. That was the last bit. It's okay. That's on this side. Pick some up on the way. Nom 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 nom. Whoop, whoop, ah. 1788. There. So let me take a quick little... Can I make it to the water? I don't think I'll die. I think you just go down to like 1 heart. Oh, duh. Okay, here we go. Oh boy. Oh, stretch. Oh, stretch. Ow. Well... We did land in the water, to be fair. Okay, let's just not make this a fight. How about? There. Beautiful. And then this comes all the way up here. Alright. Ha! Someone to fight. And a dog who won't love me. Huh. Boy, it's certainly... And now I have 2 bullets left. Boy, this was worth all the effort. And he's done. Oh, well, I guess he did die pretty quick after that. Still, considering that was the bullet equivalent of 3 bombs, he should have. Is this it? Ah, yes, this does look very oily. Pump, okay. Refinery. This is very large. Woof. Alright. Oh, impure. It's a crappy one. 60. Okay. And then we have our choice of thing. I'm just going to go with plastic, I guess, because I don't really know what else. Let's see if the other ones are pure, impure. There's several of them here, right? Yeah. Impure. Normal. Well, nuts. Alright. Let's see what the refinery actually works with. It needs 30 per minute and we're making 60, so we're underproducing anyway. Go in. Did it backwards. Flip. There. Now we have plastics. The environment shall never defeat me. Yes, we shall not recycle on this planet. There shall be no recycle days. This is, we're literally making recycle bins here. Alright. I think that's a good place to stop. We have accomplished much. I still don't know what this thing that says title over here on the left is above my weapon. I don't have any more slots. Alright, yep. Let's do a story time. We hadn't done one of those in a while. Well, I guess we kind of did several readings previously, but... Okay. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. I'll be back tomorrow night for the punishment stream / choice chamber / final total from the charity drive. Thank you, Shadow. Plastic, excellent. The death of the planet approaches precisely. Mother Earth shall never see us coming. Thank you, Katie. Story time. Alright, Sort of Cats request selection from Skippy's list. Interesting. AKA Skippy's list. The 213 things Skippy is no longer allowed to do in the U.S. Army. A selection. Thank you, malicious soprano. So I won't be able to make it in your Thursday one. Oh, well, thank you for being here tonight, and I'll see you tomorrow. It'll probably be about 8:30 tomorrow, because I'm going to be on my own, getting the kids to bed. My hair's very flat today because it rained. It looks very stupid. Number 1. Not allowed to watch South Park when I'm supposed to be working. Number 3. Not allowed to threaten anyone with black magic. Number 4. Not allowed to challenge anyone's disbelief of black magic by asking for hair. Number 10. Not allowed to purchase anyone's soul on government time. Number 19. May not call any officers immoral, untrustworthy, lying, slime, even if I'm right. Number 24. Must not tell any officer that I am smarter than they are, especially if it's true. Number 33, not allowed to chew gum at formation unless I brought enough for everybody. Number 34, not allowed to chew gum at formation even if I did bring enough for everybody. Number 49, not allowed to trade military equipment for magic beans. Number 50, not allowed to sell magic beans during duty hours. Number 62, it is better to beg forgiveness than to ask permission. No longer applies to Specialist Schwartz. Number 68, I may not line my helmet with tinfoil to block out the space mind control lasers. Number 79, I am neither the king nor queen of cheese. Number 87, if the thought of something makes me giggle for longer than 15 seconds, I am to assume that I am not allowed to do it. Number 99, a smiley face is not used to mark a minefield. Number 102, rodents are not entitled to burial with full military honors, even if they are casualties of war. My commander is not, number 103, my commander is not old enough to have fought in the Civil War, and I should stop implying that he did. Number 145, I should not drink 3 quarts of blue food coloring before a urine test. Number 146, I should not drink 3 quarts of red food coloring and scream during the same. Number 167, not allowed to operate a business out of the barracks. Number 168, especially not a pornographic movie studio. Number 169, not even if they are especially patriotic films. Number 174, Furby is not allowed into classified areas. Number 181, Pokemon trainer is not a military occupational specialty. Number 198, not allowed to lead a coup during training missions. Number 202, despite the confusing similarity in the names, the safety dance and the safety briefing are never to be combined. That's skippyslist.com/list if you want to see the rest of those. And apparently the warning here says, not safe for work. I'm guessing it gets really goes downhill from there. All right, everybody. Thank you. I will be back Wednesday night for punishment / total party. And then Thursday will probably be as per normal. So, good night, everybody. Thanks for joining me.